What we have for you here is something I think really specially cool because they look like beautiful solar lights. But this is a set of 6 mesh linkable solar lights. I'll be honest with you, before I met these yesterday, I never heard of any solar lights that actually do this, so they're really cool. And we managed to get you a clearance price of $73.99, saving you $35. The only thing is there's no reorder, so if you think you're gonna need a second set or a third set, please make sure that you pick them up at one time because they're not gonna be reordered. I can tell you that much, not gonna be reordered. You can have them in black, all of them, or you can have all of them in bronze. You tell us what you like best, black or bronze, and 131497's the item number that you're gonna need. I'm gonna invite Rachel Pavis in. Rachel is a decor expert and designer, which we love. Good morning, my friend. How are you?
Thanks.
All right. I'm someone who loves solar lights. Like I could light up my place as if it was a runway. I like them so much because I think they're curb appeal, they're easy, you can put them in window boxes, you can literally put them anywhere. But I've never heard of this kind of solar light, so do explain.
Yeah, so these are special because when you have solar lights out there, right, they're typically around 7 or 8 lumens. These at baseline are at 10 lumens, but what happens is there's a motion sensor in these, and you'll see the little eye in there, the eye there that's in the front, that is sensing when it gets dark, but it's also sensing motion. And when it senses motion, what happens is it goes from 10 lumens, which is the equivalent of about 10 candles, to 300 lumens.
Whoa.
So it's a pretty amazing brightness that it creates.
Right.
But in addition to that, there are 4 channels that are listed in each one of these. And with the channels, what that does is it allows you to link them together. When we say mesh or link, we're talking about linking them together so that when I pass in front of one, the rest
all of them will light up.
You know when you walk down the hallway and the lights are motion censored and you're waiting, you're like, please come on, please come on. Okay, so that's your 10 lumen baseline right there, okay? So I'm gonna activate the motion sensor on this and they all kicked up. So see how I only activated the one here, but all of the ones up front and everywhere else also activated. So that's how that works.
Bravo.
It's pretty cool, right?
That is super cool.
So back here we have, if you look at the studio, they're all on the 10 lumen setting right now. And as I come over here and so as I activated it, you see they all lit up.
Came up.
Exactly, because they're all on the same channel, which is a different channel than our ones here. So again, these drop down, they stay lit if it's not sensing any motion for about 20 seconds. And then again, as I activate them, they brighten right back up to light your pathway, to light your walkway for you.
That is really amazing. Now, they're not linked together physically.
Not physically, no, that's a great point. In fact, I should probably lift one up to show you that they aren't linked together. These are not like, you didn't have to hire an electrician. You literally, they come with everything you need. You put the stake in the ground and you put them right down into the ground.
Just like you would any other solar light.
Right, you don't have to hire an electrician. You don't have to run any wiring.
But where are the channels? I don't understand that part.
So on this one here, I have this one off just so I can turn it upside down and show you. So down here you'll see, this is the underside of the light that literally just clicks onto the top of it. And what there is you'll see there's 4 channels that I can choose from. So it's off, and then it goes up, channel 1, channel 2, channel 3, channel 4.
Okay.
So I have the ones behind us on a different channel. There we go. And then also the other thing that's interesting is there's a light temperature setting as well. So there are 3 different light temperatures. When we talk about light temperature, we're talking about, is it a cool white or is it more like an incandescent light? And with this one, you get a warm white, a cool white, and a daylight.
Wow.
So it is, I put these on the front here. These are all on daylight. I mean, I can try and show you maybe on my shirt, if this will work, the difference between the lights, okay? So that's gonna be your warm light, and then I'm gonna flip it up and it's gonna go to your daylight. And then your cool white. So it's a very subtle difference.
It works great on your shirt, actually.
There you go. It's sort of cover the sensor and everything. Okay, so there you're seeing all the way in the warm white, there's your cool white, and there's your daylight. So you can choose. Again, that's just a button on the bottom of the light that you get to choose to do.
And that you can change down the road. I mean, you know, according to the season, whatever the case may be. You're getting 6 of these. Black is very, very popular, so keep that in mind. And normally they just are low light. They look like a beautiful solar light. And just like every solar light, these need to go in a sunny place.
Yes.
And you have the stake comes along with it. When you first get them home, do you need to pull the tab out of the battery?
Yes, you will need to pull the
Okay.
tab out, and also you just need to attach the pole to the base as well, and then you put the stake right in. And you're seeing some great video here. See how those bumped up and all of them?
Yes.
The other nice feature about that, though, Pat, is if you wanted to split up the set and put 3 out front and 3 in the
Right.
back, you can put them on the same channel, and then you know if it's activated out front. Or what I like to recommend is put them on different channels. That motion sensor is going to then turn them on in the back when when it senses motion, but then in the front, of your house will be different. They link together. It's about 54 yards or 164 feet that they have to be within that.
Within 164 feet.
To link to.
So you can link 2 sets together. That's
You
not
can
a
link
problem.
multiple sets. In fact,
Okay.
Home Zone has other products that you can also link with it. So if you wanted to do a spotlight, they also offer those.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is so cool. Home Zone is also a brand that I'm not all that familiar with.
Yeah, so it's new here to QVC, but it is not a new brand. And they
Okay.
really specialize in being innovative with existing products. So they've taken your solar
Great
lights
example.
and they've made them so much better.
And they're beautiful. I love the cage
And
look
tall.
to them.
17 and a half inches.
Yeah.
They're taller than what you normally see in the market.
Absolutely fantastic. This is how we want to light our walkway down the driveway, around where it's dark in the back of the yard and in the front of the yard. Buy as many sets as you need. The reason I say that is there's no reorder on these. We're going to go forward with something different in the future, I'm sure. M131497, you're saving $35 and you're getting 6 of these. Wow, what a great way for us to start.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having
Love
me,
that.
Pat.
Love the innovation. Black and bronze. All right, so it is Thursday, and it is, well, yesterday was really Merry Halfmas, halfway to Christmas. Thought that was very clever. Not my idea, I just borrowed it from someone. But I want to talk to you about what's going on with Graver today, because